Alright, hi guys. I heard a lot of you were having trouble with connecting to the Mumble server, so here, I'll show you how to do it. So, first, let's go ahead and get on the internet. Um, okay, so let's go. I pasted all the information onto the news of our website, so go ahead and go onto however you use to get on there and head on to news. Alright, so go ahead and go down here. Should be the third one down called Guild Chat Servers. Go ahead, go down, and click on this. Alright, so what this is going to do is going to bring you to another page. It's going to bring up a download. So go ahead, download this, follow these instructions, accept this. Just download where it says Mumble. You don't have to download Murmur unless you want to create your own servers, which is kind of complicated. If you want any more information on that, I can send you links, but that we're not doing that for this. This is all you need is Mumble, which to connect to servers, because this is the actual voice recording uh, application. Okay, so that should have an X on it, and then click next, like I said, and then install, finish. All right, so once you finish, everything should be good. Now it's wherever so it should have had like a place where it asked you to install it to. For me, I installed it under programs 86, so that's usually under your OS. Well, it's always under your OS. Uh, and then as long as you have Windows, I believe 7 or higher, you should have Program Files 86. Otherwise, it'll just be Program Files. Go ahead and go down to where it says Mumble. Okay, so this Murmur stuff you won't have as long as you just downloaded Mumble. So what we're going to do, go ahead, click on Mumble, and then click Create Shortcut. So we send that shortcut to the desktop, so easier access, you know. Alright, so just go ahead and click on it. Alright, so I already have this, but it's not going to bring this up for you. When you first start Mumble, it should bring you up to this, but the configuration window will pop up with the audio wizard, and it'll show you how to configure your audio. See,
See,
it's
it's
making a
making a
bunch of
bunch of
other
other
noise.
noise.
So use that to configure your audio to work with Mumble. It's pretty self-explanatory. But it shows you how to do it along the way. Then there's the certificate wizard that should also pop up. It's to create your own certificate. So it's strongly recommended that you create one. I know you don't have to, but you should anyways. I did because I am running the server, but for you, you don't have to. But you should just because it's just a thing to do, I guess. So it's self-explanatory again. Just read everything it tells you to do. All right. So once you get all that, it should bring you to this with a server menu like this, right? So what it is, so I will always have the server up and running as long as my computer is on. I will try to have my computer on at all times to run the server. Sometimes if the server is ever going to go down, I will mention it. I will set up a form on the web page to tell you whether or not the server is up or down depending on the day. Some days I'll have it down just because I need to turn my computer off for a certain amount of time, but it should be up at all times, okay? So usually what's going to happen is that favorites won't be there because you just installed it, right? So it should just show this. So what you're going to do is click add new, and then it's going to bring you to this. Now, the information that is right here is the information that I had right here, okay? All of this, just this label, address, port, username, and password. Okay, so label is going to be I already have the address, so let's just do that, right? So I already had the address copied, so go ahead and do that. Throw in the address, which is the long number in letters, and then the label will be Children of Adam Servers. So go ahead and throw that on there. The port is 64738. That is the default Mumble port. Um, I'm gonna keep it like that. I'm not gonna change it. So for everyone, your port should be this. Like I said, if you want to create your own server, you would make a different port. But for this to connect to my server, it should always be like this. All right. So make sure it's always 64738. I will mention. I'm gonna change the news to reflect that. And then username, I would suggest using your ESO username. All right. Because if you use your ESO username, it'll be easier to contact you. I'm just gonna put 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. So now I'm gonna connect to this
Connected.
server. So I'm connected, right? And I'm scared crazy. But what should happen is another dialog box will pop up saying that the server's certificate is untrusted. Maybe. Some of you will have that, some of you won't. I've noticed with sometimes when I log in it's not here, like right now. Other times it is. So what will happen with that, just click yes. It's just saying that my certificate is not a professional, I think, certificate, or it's like, I don't know. But don't worry about that. Click yes, and then it should ask for the password. The password was right here, Adam. Okay? So, if you guys, if that doesn't work for you, then I will I can go one-on-one with you to figure it out. So that should be it. It should work. As you can see, we have these 4 different things for officers, role-playing, general discussion, and dungeon groups. I was going to make more, whatchamacallit? I was going to make more rooms for different things, for different groups of people. But for now, this is just what we have. Go ahead, jump in the general discussion if anyone's there, and just have fun. All right. I hope this video helps. So I'll see you guys on ESO.